So we're now a few weeks into the NBA season, and we're getting an idea of how these rookies who were drafted just 2 months ago are adjusting to the NBA. And so far, just a few weeks in, we are, very impressed with what we've seen so far. A lot of these rookies have done such an incredible job of adjusting to the NBA in such a weird and different season that these guys look like seasoned vets when they're out there playing. And it's great for us because we're looking at the future of the league, and when we watch these guys and how incredible they are, it makes us think of how bright the future of the NBA is and that the league is in good hands. I could name off the top of my head like 10 to 15 rookies who I've watched and I've seen have great games and great seasons overall so far, and that makes the Rookie of the Year race so interesting, and it's going to be fun to watch because there are so many guys that you can make a case for. And that's what leads me to this video, where I'm going to talk about the 5 rookies that I believe have been the most impressive so far. Now, I get it's only, not even a month into the season, but I figured that what we've seen so far, we get a little bit of an idea of some of the rookies and how they've been so far. Have they lived up to the expectations? Have they been disappointing? Have there been some surprises, which there have? And I just want to talk about that because I think that it's so interesting to watch how these young guys in their first year and how young they are, like how they adjust to the NBA. This conversation is always so interesting to me every year. So that's what this video is going to be. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to say that if you do enjoy NBA content like this, then I post it every week. I post about 2 to 3 videos a week. So if that's something you're interested in, then subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss an upload. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like because that helps the channel grow a lot. Alright, now with that being said, let's get into it. It was a big surprise when the Bulls drafted Patrick Williams, a guy who didn't even start a single game at Florida State. And a lot of people, including me, didn't really understand the move and what the front office saw in him that made it worth getting him in the 4th pick. But quickly in the preseason, we saw why, and we were pleasantly surprised. Even so far in the regular season, he's been very fun to watch, and there's so many things to be excited about with him. So far, he's putting up around 10 points and 4 rebounds a game, shooting 47% from the field and about 45% from 3. And at only 19 years old, his size alone is impressive, and his play style has led to a lot of people comparing him to Kawhi Leonard. He can defend, he can space the floor, he can shoot a little bit, and he's not afraid to get physical. I think the biggest surprise for me with him is just his confidence and how comfortable he looks. When you watch him play, you get the idea that he's already like a vet. He doesn't play like he's a rookie. And for a 19-year-old to be able to just fit into his role and play as well as he is, it's very impressive. He's not afraid to challenge anyone. I mean, just look at the last few games and who he was matched up against. He was up guarding LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard, and he managed to hold his own. I mean, it's not easy to stop those guys, obviously, and you're not going to be able to, but I like that he wasn't afraid to challenge them. In fact, those guys even showed the respect towards him. I can say as a Bulls fan that I am very happy with what I've seen from Patrick Williams, and now I understand what AK saw in him. And I hope that under a developmental coach like Billy Donovan, we can continue to see him grow because he can really be something special. The 76ers have been dealing with a COVID outbreak, so it made it that only 7 players were available to play at one point, which meant that their first round pick, Tyrese Maxey, had to step up and play big minutes to help the team. And Maxey took this opportunity and really made something out of it. In that game against the Heat, he played 44 minutes and he put up 39 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and 6 assists. Rookies rarely get these kinds of opportunities, so for Maxey, who in a depleted roster was the primary ball handler, he was able to make that opportunity his. His playstyle is also very fun to watch, and it's exactly what the Sixers need even when they're at full strength. His athletic ability, his ability to get to the basket, and his offensive skill as a whole is a huge asset for Philly. So while he's not going to be putting up these kinds of numbers all the time, he still, given the circumstances, showed how valuable he is for the 76ers. What Maxey did is the perfect example of stepping up at the right time. The team was depleted, they only had 7 guys, and Doc Rivers trusted the 20-year-old to step up and play big minutes to help the team. And that's exactly what happened. And I get that it hasn't even been a month into the season, but Tyrese Maxey has shown how impressive he's been so far in this rookie season, and I'm excited to see how he progresses as the season goes on. With the Warriors in such a weird position and not many bright spots with the team except for Steph Curry putting on a show every night, one of the biggest positives with the team is watching how impressive their number 2 pick, James Wiseman, has been so far. He has made a pretty strong first impression in his first few weeks in the NBA, and it's hard not to see it when he's playing with such talented guys and mentors like Steph and Draymond. Wiseman so far is putting up 11 points, 7 rebounds, and a block a game. He provides something that the Warriors didn't have even when they were winning championships, which is a solid big man who can protect the rim and rebound and also be dominant on the offensive end. One thing he does that in my view makes him stand out in the rookie class is how great he is in transition. He can handle the ball, he can lead a fast break, he can run the floor to get a shot, and the same thing on defense. He's not afraid to make a stop when needed. And it's those little things that helps the Warriors. And honestly, I always felt that the Warriors were the right fit for Wiseman because of the fact that he fills those gaps for them. Regardless of how the team is doing right now, the environment that he's in, I think, is great for his growth in the NBA. He's around guys that know how to win. He's with a well-respected coach and organization as a whole, which is a great spot to be in for a 19-year-old rookie. And yes, there are definitely some things that Wiseman needs to work on to get better. The biggest thing, his defense. The weaknesses are there, but I think that being on the team that he is with, he'll be able to grow and become a terrific big man in the NBA. And hopefully when his team is healthy, he'll also be getting a ton of playoff experience as well, which is great for someone at his age. Wiseman has an incredibly high ceiling, so I just hope that he continues to get better. Now, Tyrese Haliburton, man, this guy has been on the map like quickly, like right in the beginning of the preseason. We knew how good he was, and without a doubt, he's the biggest steal of the draft. And I was surprised to see him fall to 8-2. I really thought he would be a top 5 pick. He fell to the Sacramento Kings and they got a gem. He has been, terrific for them. He's averaging 12 points on 52% shooting, 5 assists, 1 steal, playing around 28 minutes a game. And you can even ignore the numbers, to be honest, because just watch him on the court and watch the impact he has in the games. He plays such a big role, especially when they're winning. He makes the big defensive stops. He hits the late game shots. He does it all for them. Among rookies, he is 4th in field goal percentage, 2nd in assists only to LaMelo Ball. The Kings have gotten an incredible player in Tyrese Haliburton, and I'm still shocked at the fact that he managed to fall to Sacramento. And the backcourt with him and De'Aaron Fox is a very awesome core to watch. He has this level of confidence that I don't think a lot of rookies have, and it's part of why he's so fun to watch, because you can tell that he knows what he's doing. He's not afraid to step up in the moment, and it's what makes him so great. And it's cool because he made it right away. Like, he didn't have to wait to ease himself into getting into the role that he's in now. Immediately in the preseason, we saw how good he was, and he has been consistent since. And I know it's only been a month, but if he can continue that level of consistency, then he's without a doubt a rookie of the year. I honestly think now that the Kings were the perfect fit for Haliburton, and I'm just super excited to watch what he does and to watch this young core in Sacramento grow and become something special. I think it'll be really fun to watch in the future. Man, it feels like yesterday I was just watching him point at the ground and shoot half-court shots in Chino Hills. He's had such a wild journey to the NBA, and the basketball world has known him since he was like 15. So watching him now in the NBA, it's wild to watch. And the cool thing is that he hasn't even disappointed so far. Everything that we knew about how great LaMelo Ball was and is been shown in the NBA, because he has translated it very well. He's putting up incredible numbers for a rookie. Let's just think about recently. He put up that triple-double, the youngest to ever get a triple-double. He's 19, and the cool thing was the game before that, I think it was the day before, he had only like 1 assist shy of a triple-double. So everyone's like, okay, he's 1 assist shy. He's probably going to get it again soon. It happened the next day. It's just incredible to watch. And he's such a fun player to watch too, because not only is he good at all the fundamentals, but he's just like an entertaining person to watch. Like, watch him make those flashy passes, watch him shoot the ball. It's just fun to watch, and he makes that Charlotte Hornets team fun to watch too. Now, there are definitely some things he needs to work on. His defense isn't great, and I think he needs to work a little bit more on just his shooting overall, his shot selection, but that's an issue that everyone knew about, and that's gonna work eventually, so I'm not even worried about that. But yeah, if the season ended today, he'd be the rookie of the year, no doubt, with the numbers that he's putting up, and I think if he continues it, then yeah, he'll be without a doubt the Rookie of the Year. It's cool watching LaMelo Ball after so many years finally become an NBA player and actually be really well and translate very well. So I just hope that this sticks, and I hope that he becomes a great player. He's already become one, and I'm just excited to see him grow more. Alright, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you think about the rookies, which rookies have impressed you so far, which ones have been disappointing, all of that. Let me know in the comments what you feel, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss an upload. Thank you guys as always for the continuous support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.